Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I will talk about the most important interview question and answer in an SRE, which is how do you talk about your day-to-day tasks or your roles and responsibilities in an actual SRE interview. So this answer that I'm going to give you is going to vary from one company to the other or one project to the other. But whatever I have covered on my channel, at the time of recording this video, I have close to 200 videos on my channel. So I'm going to take everything that I've covered on this channel into consideration, and this answer will be according to that. And whatever I'm talking about here, the exact answer I'm going to give it to you, so that you can also take a look at it. You can modify as per your needs, and you can just see like whatever things you can explain well, you can keep that part, and whatever you're not comfortable with, you can always remove it. Okay, so I'm going to give you the exact answer that I'm going to give as a senior site reliability engineer. So as I'm currently working as a senior SRE, so I will be talking according to that and according to whatever real world stuff, real world projects I have already spoken about on my channel. All right, so without any further delay, let's get started. So the answer will start something like this. As a senior site reliability engineer, my day-to-day responsibilities revolve around ensuring high availability, reliability, scalability, observability, security, and cost optimization of production platforms running on AWS EKS. I primarily support Java Spring Boot and Spring MVC based microservices deployed through GitLab CI/CD pipelines and ArgoCD using a GitOps model. My work includes troubleshooting production deployment failures, debugging CI/CD pipeline issues across stages like platform validation, Docker image builds, SNCC security scans, Helm deployments, and EKS rollout failures. I regularly work with Terraform based infrastructure as code, automation for provisioning and managing AWS resources. On the observability side, I design and manage Grafana dashboards, Prometheus Mimir metrics collection, Grafana Loki log aggregation, and Grafana Tempo distributed tracing to improve system visibility and incident troubleshooting. I also define and monitor SLI, SLO, and SLA metrics for critical services, configure proactive Grafana alerting, and participate in incident response for production outages and perform degradation. In addition, I have worked on multiple enterprise level tool migrations, including Datadog to Grafana, Sumo Logic to Grafana Loki, Spinnaker to ArgoCD, and Jenkins test jobs to GitLab CI. I am also involved in AWS cost optimization initiatives using tools like CloudZero to optimize EKS workloads and cloud spending. If I talk about my current projects, so currently I'm working on an AI driven SRE initiative where we are leveraging AI models and observability data to automatically recommend optimized Kubernetes resource requests and limits for Java Spring Boot applications running on AWS EKS, as I have just explained. So this is going to help improve our application performance, our cluster efficiency, and infrastructure cost optimization simultaneously. So these are the roles and responsibilities I have in my current company. So once again, in this answer, as you can see, I have included everything that I've spoken about, but yes, you can always just modify the answer depending on what you are comfortable with explaining, because whatever you say here, you have to explain that in detail as well. Okay, I have like bunch of videos on all these things that I've spoken about, and a few videos are yet to come. So you can take a look at all that, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Okay, so this video was just to like make you understand how do you actually explain your roles and responsibilities in an SRE interview. Okay, I hope it was clear to you. You have any doubts, you can always reach out to me. And before I go, I would like to talk about my YouTube membership program where I have a lot of premium videos available. As you can see right now, I'm talking about a production Docker file. So this is a sample Docker file from a production environment which I'm covering here, and I'm explaining each and every instruction that is there in this Docker file. Apart from that, I also have videos on some of the most important site reliability engineering terms that are often asked in the interview. How do you explain that? I have video on SRE golden signals, which is very critical when you're actually working and you're configuring some dashboards for a particular application. So you would need SRE golden signals. And then I have a hands-on project on SLI, SLO, SLA. So I start with the theory, like how do you explain these terms, and how do you explain an end-to-end project that you've done on SLI, SLO, SLA. So that I've covered here. Here you can see I'm using a Java Spring Boot application, which is being monitored using Prometheus and Grafana tools. And the application is deployed into AWS EKS clusters. Apart from that, I also have video on distributed tracing with Grafana Tempo, and I also have one video on how do you use open telemetry for metrics collection for a Java Spring Boot application in Prometheus and Grafana. So it's again, all these videos are hands-on, which means that I'm going to share the document, the end-to-end document that I'm following here, and how do you configure all these things in real. So all that I'm trying to cover here. Apart from that, I also have video on logs aggregation using Grafana Loki tool for Java Spring Boot application. So how do you aggregate logs from multiple applications into Grafana Loki? So that I am covering here. Then in production, we don't use the standard Prometheus to collect our data. We use an enterprise solution which is called Mimir. So the difference between Prometheus and Mimir I've covered in this video. I also have a shell scripting crash course with production scenarios where I'm going to talk about the type of question that are asked in the interview. Apart from that, all the fundamentals of shell scripting that you should learn for the interview. Then I have other videos as well. As I mentioned, I have multiple videos on Prometheus and Grafana based Java Spring Boot application monitoring in production, how it is done. So these are the videos. Apart from that, I also have Terraform, I have Kubernetes, and I have AWS, Linux, and you can see some of the videos in my YouTube membership program are actually recordings from my real live batches that I've run for SRE trainings. A lot of people have got the job as well. So I have these recordings as it is, and in each of these videos I'm talking about how it's going to look like when you're actually working in real as an SRE. So I'm talking about all that. Yeah, so these are the things that I have on my channel, so you can take a look at it. If you find it useful, you can go for the membership as well. It's going to immensely help you in your interviews. All right, so that's all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. Please share this with others. Please do subscribe to my channel and keep watching my channel. All right, guys, that's all for this one, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye for now.